Okay, now we have Joker THO8. What's up, Joker? His first question is,
which episode of SMBZ is your favorite, and why?
well, at first, when first 7 was around for a while, 6 was my favorite overall. But once 8 came out, I completely changed, completely. Episode 8 is now my favorite episode, usually, mostly because of the way the fight scenes was, how well the fight scene was done, like the battle on the Omega Doom ship. I love the effects and the way everything was planned out by Alvin. He did such a good job. Oops, sorry. Such a awesome job putting it all together. It was well worth the wait. So, definitely like how it's developing now. So, yeah, episode 8 is my favorite. Question 2 is,
What do you think about incoming game Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1?
I believe I've already answered that question. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely got to give it a try. Third question.
Who's your favorite hero and favorite villain from SMBZ Universe?
Favorite hero, it's tied between 3 actually. Sonic, Shadow, and possibly even Mario. I guess Mario. Mario's still got some moves down, but then of course you got Sonic with his speed. Well, you know how he is. So yeah, it's somewhere between those two. Shadow's also badass. So. Favorite villain? Definitely Megasonic, hands down. Megasonic don't take crap from nobody. Bowser ain't got nothing on Mecha. The Axum Rangers didn't have jack on Mecha. Mecha doesn't. If you've seen him, you know how he is. Definitely Megasonic. Phew. Wow. What a cold-hearted bastard. Thanks for the questions. Anyway, next comes from DF Hasakson92, and his first question is,
do you have any schedule for your UStream? And if you do, when are you casting?
I have information regarding that on the front of my channel in the description box if you'll take a look. As far as time goes, it varies. It varies depending on depending on when I can do it. Sometimes it's 8, sometimes it's 9. I usually post a bulletin regarding the time before I go live a little while before, and so yeah. Check on that from time to time, so you'll know. Question 2.
What are your upcoming Let's Plays?
Well, other than the Mario Adventure I am currently getting back into doing, UStream-wise, I've got a couple of Resident Evil games going on right now, one between Umbrella Chronicles, the other between Darkside Chronicles. So, I think right now that's what we got going on. As for future Let's Plays, it's yet to be decided. But we'll see what happens from there, I guess. Sorry. And finally, question 3.
What do you think of me?
What do I think? Oh, it was a joke. It was a joke, okay. So, you had a real third question.
Do you have any idea when the next dub of your SMBZ dub is coming out?
Wait, was that another joke question? No? That was your real one? Moving along. Okay, next person that's got some questions is SmackDude47. Oh, that guy. Question 1.
If you could make a top 10 list of your favorite movies of 2009, what would it be?
A top 10 list? grade. 2009. Okay, here's the deal. I know I've missed out on quite a few good movies. I've seen a bunch of trailers for it on TV ads and whatnot. I think the only movie that sticks out the most so far from the past year I've seen was Avatar. I'm trying to remember. Oh, see, that's the thing. I really can't give a list because haven't really been able to go to the movies that much lately. I've been so busy. So, sorry, Smack Dude. I couldn't really give you a list right now. I would if I could, but I can't think of any right now. So, I apologize. Next question is,
How did you first get into Sonic?
I believe I first got into Sonic whenever I finally got my Sega Genesis years ago when I was a lot younger for Christmas. I'd seen the ads about it. I wanted the Sega Genesis so bad because I wanted to play Sonic the Hedgehog. I think it was at the time when I wanted to get it for Christmas. When Christmas Day came, all I got was one of those little handheld games of Sonic. Hoping I would be happy with that, which I was kind of content at first, but I still wanted to play the real thing until my grandparents finally helped me get a Sega Genesis and got the game I need, and I was real happy then. Ever since when I first started playing Sonic, I was hooked. I liked the way the gameplay worked and how things were. It was a whole brand new experience for me. So yeah, ever since then I've been trying to keep track. I've got myself on Sonic 2 whenever that came around, and I eventually got Sonic 3, and I've played whatever other Sonic games look fun that I could play. So yeah, been a pretty big fan ever since. Okay, last question.
If you can change one thing in the world, what would it be?
Well, I'm sure a lot of changes would be nice to be made in this world, especially for the country I'm in for the country we're in right now. One big thing that I would like to be able to change, if I could, is the way the economy's been working for the past year and a half, maybe 2 years almost. That's a whole nother matter. There's ways so many people have been losing jobs and not been able to work or being able to afford anything because of this mess. If only there was some way to try to get this fixed, or find some way to get it back to what it was before. But yeah, definitely start with changing the way the economy's been working. Definitely help a lot of people out. Okay, our next set of questions comes from Jason to Anime. Championing the little guy, I believe you call yourself. Yeah. Alright, Jason, your first question is,
What is your favorite Disney movie?
I would have to say right now, the Pirates of the Caribbean was probably one of the best Disney films, one of the best that I had seen. But that could very well change, since I am kind of looking forward to how they're doing the new Prince of Persia movie. I'm willing to give that a go and see how that works. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, definitely Pirates of the Caribbean. Question 2.
What do you think of Tatsunoko vs. Capcom?
From what I've seen in the gameplay footage, I've watched a couple others play it. It looks rather good. It looks pretty fun. I'd have to give it a shot sometime whenever I can. I've got so many other games that I got keep me preoccupied right now. So I'll have to see if I can find me a copy. If I could rent it, that would be a big plus. But we'll have to wait. I'll have to wait and see what happens. So yeah, I'll definitely give it a try.